Hi there. Well, it's a day like all other days, filled with those events which alter and illuminate our times. I am honoring the day by staying away from the adrenaline mongering news media and social media, pretty much. Doesn't mean I don't look on Facebook. You had to come here to get my concert if you're here. Hi, folks. I see people signing in. And but, cut down on the doom scrolling and don't just let those articles be until tomorrow or the day after, because this ain't over yet. It's going to be a couple days at least. You might need to check in to see if you need to go to a demonstration or something. Anyhow, I digress. So we're going to have just songs of hope and goodwill today. And maybe one little eerie little instrumental. So before I get started, let me just do a little quick scroll here. Burks, first in. And Linda Pasqua Blaze and Tom Dietz and Steve Snyder and Big Dan, Biggie, Michelle Benjamin and Steve Davidson, all you guys, Cindy Glorioso, Howard Hobbs, Terry St. James, Michelle Benjamin again, Phil DeFranco, Kit Seri Kaku, Michael Tierson, he's in the middle of taping something, but he's taking a little break and listening in to me as a kind of soporific, I think. Deb Libby Clark and Carol Pratt and Kate Petrella and Ann Mintz and Jim Robinson, James Robinson. And Donna Greenberg and Dorothy Holland from Santa Fe. Okay, let's get some music going here. Well, nothing's impossible, I have found. So when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be thankful for the pleasant trip and pick yourself up. Dust yourself off and start all over again. Work like a man inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Well, don't you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? They pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and they start all over again. Like a man inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Now don't you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? They pick themselves up, dust themselves off, start all over again. Start all over again. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and this is an important lesson that if things don't go your way, that doesn't mean the world ends. It means we pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off and start all over again. Heaven help us. So, say some more hellos, more people checking in. Who's here? And Eddie D. Hey, man. And Chris Layden. Well, Alan Kane, my old buddy. Karen Beatty. Charlotte Cantrell from California. Karen's in New York City or at the shore, one of the two, the Jersey Shore. Alan is here in Bucks County. Christopher Layden's in Colorado. Donna Greenberg's in Philly. Janice McKenzie is upstairs. That's my lovely wife. Judy Wong is up in Massachusetts. Hi, Jude. Carol Pred's in Ohio. John Bamer and Chris, too, are up in Massachusetts. And John Sprouse. John, are you back home again? And James Robinson, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I've been compared to many things in my life. When I first met Tommy Emmanuel, he said he couldn't decide whether I was an aging Harry Potter or Mr. Bean. I treasure that. Terry St. James is here from Montreal. Rita Rubin Long from Maine. Bernd Bachman from Europe, perhaps. I'm not sure exactly where. Joyce Goldberg. Dinah Post. What a great crew. Ken Leonard and David Falcone. Okay, well, I guess I better entertain you guys. This next song, written by my friend Susie Burke. And this is a powerful, powerful song. I was thinking about capos. I have a lot of capos. This capo, for you capo lovers, if you don't even know what a capo is, it's a thing you use to change the key of the guitar without having to change your fingerings. And if you're a singer, it's very helpful. If you're a jazz guitarist, they kind of look down on you for using a capo. And my old friend Gene Gimble used to say, yeah, you should put one of those on your dashboard and they'll let you park in the handicapped space. But that boy. This capo is great. It's kind of a bling capo. It's very expensive. And the great thing about it is it stays on the guitar all the time, which if you're going out doing gigs, if you're going to jams, if you're teaching at guitar camps, priceless. You know, you never lose your capo. But it's easier, and this capo, this is a Planet Waves. And there you go. Planet Waves Pro something or other. Ned Steinberger, NS maybe. And it's a great capo, and it's like, $11 or something. And if you're staying home, like I am, it's all you need, and the other one gets in the way a little bit. But anyhow. This wonderful song written by my friend Susie Burke. I am walking down this highway, and I don't know where I'm bound. There's a voice inside me that keeps on singing, boy, keep moving, don't turn around. The heat is rising off the pavement. The sweat is dripping down, rolling down my spine. But I'm willing, I'll keep moving, 'cause I'm trusting I'm gonna find higher ground. Higher ground, gonna lift me up, nothing's gonna hold me down. I hear the singing, I hear the sound, love is calling me to higher ground. Now my soul has been etched with heartache, just like everyone I know, and I carry all all of it with me. And sometimes I know that shows. Some days it is my armor. Some days it is my crown. But believe me, soon I will be free. Crown or armor, I'm gonna put it down on higher ground, higher ground. Gonna lift me up, nothing's gonna hold me down. I hear the singing, I hear the sound. Love is calling me to higher ground. Now maybe you've got a heartache, maybe you hurt like me, maybe you feel that tethered and you're longing to be free. Take my hand and walk beside me. Don't look back and don't look down. Raise your eyes up, see what we've found. Higher ground, higher ground. Gonna lift me up, nothing's gonna hold me down. I hear the singing, I hear the sound. Love is calling me to higher ground. No use wondering, no sense in asking why we're tested in our time. It's all just a mystery, it soon becomes our history. You've got yours and I've got mine. When I find my piece of that holy heaven, I'll fly it like a banner straight out from my heart. And I'm gonna tear it so I can share it. Will you come now, come and take your part on higher ground, higher ground. Gonna lift me up, nothing's gonna hold me down. I hear the singing, I hear the sound. Love is calling me on higher ground. Higher Ground by Susie Burke of Susie Burke and David Surratt. Go hear them. Go find their concerts. Those guys are great. Hey, Christian's here. Debbie Moore's here. Gary Wingard. Andreas Postler. Hey, you guys. Keith Shaw. Hey, bud. Aretta and Ron, I'm sure. And David Arthur Ratcliffe and Maddie the dog. Is Maddie there? Aretta likes the Mr. Bean and Harry Potter thing. Yeah, what can I tell you? I'm saddled with it kind of for life now. So today's instrumental, it's kind of like, hopefully it's like the last 4 years and the next 4 years. It starts out in a dark minor key and then moves into a major key and is quite sprightly by the end. You may recognize it from your youth. You may have had like a little yellow or pink plastic record with this on it. Fletcher in the UK. This is the dark part. This is the happy part. Didn't that cheer you up? The Teddy Bears Picnic. And Ben Laden says, Sweet Stavin Chains, big hit. Didn't know that. Oh, would Sweet Stavin Chain, was that Danny Starobin? It could be. It could be. Another great guitarist who's long gone now, but he was a great guitar player from Philadelphia, Danny Starobin. So, there is a PayPal link and a Venmo link if you'd like to leave a little something. Alex Bevan will be streaming Friday at 3:30. On my profile page, I posted a new little video by my friends Mike and Alex Carr. Mike is an old friend, and Alex is his wife, and she is a real truth teller. Anyhow, they did this this tune called "The Election Day Blues" by, I guess it's by Blaze Foley, is that his name? And but Alex wrote a couple verses at the end, which you should hear. And they did a real nice recording of it. I shared it on my page. Go back and listen to it. Not now, but after the concert. Kokomo Kid every morning except Saturdays at 10 a.m. Cozy and Charlie were just on this morning. Cozy Sheridan, you could go back and listen to that. That's what I had to do. We had some appointments this morning. So I listened to it while I was driving to Doylestown to get Suki her medications. My little dog. She's over there, but I turned the camera, but she's hiding behind a box. You won't get to see her today, I guess. Speaking of, so Cozy and Charlie will be back next Tuesday, but you can go back and watch today's. I did. I enjoyed it. Speaking of Alex Bevan wrote this last song for today, and I think it's a sweet piece of music. In the space in the middle of the old sidewalk, there was grace from a child with a chip of chalk. Only 4 letters were all she wrote, just one word, and that word was hope. The back backstory's not hard to understand. Her daddy drives a delivery van. Her mommy, she works, she prays for masks. It's all about give and not about ask. In the space in the middle of the old sidewalk, there was grace from a child with a chip of chalk. Only 4 letters were all she wrote. Just one word, and that word was hope. If you don't get it, then I'll say it slow. It's not about the what or the who that you know. While political minds position and fuss, it's not about them, it's all about us. In the space in the middle of the old sidewalk, there was grace from a child with a chip of chalk. Only 4 letters were all she wrote. Just one word, and that word was hope. It's the old and the homeless, the shut-in crowd, the deplorables, the adorables, and the talk's too loud. This wound will heal, it'll leave a scar. It's you and it's me, it's who we are. In the space in the middle of the old sidewalk, there was grace from a child with a chip of chalk. Only 1 letter, only 4 letters were all she wrote. Just one word, and that word was hope. Only 4 letters were all she wrote. Just one word, and that word was hope. All right. I've tried to maybe calm the waters, calm the emotional waters a little bit. Hi, Sarah Steele. I thank you all for coming yet again. I'll be back. Today's Tuesday, right? I'll be back on Thursday at 3. And I'll try to have some cheery stuff for you then, and hopefully we'll have some better news about the world. But in the meantime, take care of yourself. Don't terrify yourself unnecessarily. Just try to stay safe and stay sane. If you get cranky, take a nap. If you don't get cranky, you can still take a nap. Don't drink too much coffee. It could jazz you up a little too much. But drink enough coffee so that you'll get through the day. All these things. And it tastes good as well. I give you my love. I will switch over to my giving you my love camera. Mwah. I love you all. And I will see you in a couple days. Be well.